Welcome back, everyone. I'm going for a little bit of a different format. I pre-recorded this over at my LGS because I was there playing some cards, hanging out, and I decided to buy some packs to do a Mixed Monday recording. So, as you can see, we have some packs of Commander Legends, some packs of Modern Horizons 2, and a single pack of Adventures in the Forgotten Realms Collector Booster, as well as, if we weren't mixed up enough as it is already, we're also adding in an Elite Trainer box of Chilling Reign. So we're just going through, opening up the packs of Commander's Legends as I am talking with the store owner, just chilling, getting ready to play some Commander. I did play a couple games of Commander that particular day. Was able to assemble Voltron with Wylith, which is red-white equipment, and was able to hide under the radar for a little while because I was stuck on 2 lands with Kinnan Bonder Prodigy, and the only elf I had in play was an Arbor Elf, which is not particularly good with Kinnan, as Kinnan does not replicate or multiply the mana as it would with any other mana dork like a Llanowar Elf or Birds of Paradise or anything else. So in this particular pack, we open up a Etched Foil Derevi Imperial Tactician, which I thought was a pretty cool pull. Each of these sets of Magic had at least one pretty nice pull, so I was pretty excited about that. But yeah, back to the Commander games, and you'll see that I hit the camera a couple times, but we did have some fun playing Commander. I didn't get to play it a lot, especially in the pandemic era, and it looks like we may be going back into a little bit of a hiding state with the Delta variant, but it is what it is. We gotta be cognizant of what's going on with that and take the necessary precautions for yourself and those around you. But bam, Sword of Hearth and Home right there in the Modern Horizons spec. Like I said, each of these sets had something pretty nice within it. So I was pretty happy with the openings. But let's talk about some news that's been going around within the Magic community. And I think the biggest news, Scalding Tarn. That was some pretty good Modern Horizons spec. But I think the biggest news right now is the historic set for Arena that introduces 3 new mechanics that would be pretty hard to use in Paper Magic, those being Perpetual, Seek, and Conjure. So let's go through each of those mechanics real quick. Perpetual is you grant an added effect to a card, and as the card moves through zones, that effect stays with that card. And we'll pause for a second because we're about to open up a foil Tiamat, and whew, that was good. Like I said, all those Magic packs had something good within each of those sets. But yes, Perpetual. So for an example, you could give a card Lifelink, and it will perpetually have Lifelink as it goes through any zone. So it can have Lifelink in your hand. If it dies and goes to the graveyard, it has Lifelink still. If it's exiled, it has Lifelink. So they've added that for a number of abilities like Lifelink, +1/+1, other French vanilla abilities that a creature could have. Seek is the next mechanic, and Seek allows you to get a random card that meets a certain criteria and put it into your hand. So if you're supposed to seek a non-basic land, Arena will just randomly give you one of the non-basic lands in your deck and put it into your hand. So not a mechanic that you could really implement in Paper Magic, but a mechanic that works in Arena. And then the last ability is Conjure, and Conjure is pretty much the way it sounds. It will make a token and put it into your hand or put it onto the battlefield. I believe. I know for your hand for sure. So another mechanic that would be pretty hard to do in Paper Magic. I mean, we do have cards that do take cards from outside the game and put it into your hand, like the Wishes and the actual card Wish from Adventures in the Forgotten Realm. But to be able to do that randomly would be kind of difficult to do. And while these are interesting mechanics, I'm not necessarily sure how much I like that in an arena only format. It feels like we're going to have two different games at some point, where we're going to have the arena version of Magic, which will have its own set of cards and own set of rules, versus the paper version of Magic, which brings up some interesting dynamics. What does that mean for the paper version of Magic? We all know that a lot of us complain about how Wizards of the Coast doesn't feel like they do the best play testing in the world with the number of bans and broken synergies that have been coming out as of late. I mean, as a person that loves playing Commander, and Hullbreacher being banned, I know it was banned and it's healthy for the format of Commander overall, but it's just a feel bad moment where you have a set that was dedicated to Commander and cards get banned. The same thing really happened with the first Modern Horizons, where we had cards like Hogak and Arkham's Astrolabe that were just too good and banned within Modern. So now Wizards is stretching themselves even thinner and making cards for arena only, and then also having to worry about paper Magic. So it just feels like if they're having a hard grasp with what's going on with the current paper Magic, that adding in another layer will kind of take away from the game. Does that mean that paper Magic dies and Magic goes ultimately to a paper format, or to a digital only format? It will be interesting to see how that works out. Only time will be able to tell. But as you see here within this pack opening, we're getting towards the last few Pokemon packs, and we pulled a couple of cool looking cards. There we go, the Icy Rider Calyrex V, and a couple of uncommons. I didn't really bother doing the pack trick with these because, well, I was just opening there and I was recording. I was kind of worried about my phone and the microphone stand. That not necessarily the table is wobbly, but the way the tables are set up, they didn't really hold the phone stands real well. But I hope you all enjoyed the video. If you like the video format, feel free to let me know in the comment section below. I appreciate all the feedback that comes out. But if you liked it, until next time, hope you all take care out there, stay safe, and goodbye.